All right, we're live. Hi, everybody. I'm Matt Freestone, Managing Director at Unmatched. Welcome to a new initiative that we're putting together called the Unmatched Pub. Pub stands for Product Update Briefing. Going to be every Friday, well, we hope. And yeah, I've been working with HubSpot for about 5 years now, and introduce you to my colleague, Adam.
Thanks, Matt. Yeah, glad to join you in the pub. Yeah, I'm Adam. I've been at Unmatched since the beginning of the year, so 2 months in already. But I've been working with HubSpot for 6 years. Joined Unmatched as a HubSpot consultant, and yeah, enjoying getting stuck in with lots of different projects.
Yeah, absolutely, and smashing it already, which is great. So, premise of this is that so this is actually episode 3 because we've had 3 attempts. We had a bug first, we waffled on for too long the first time. And then there was a bug. Yeah, attempt number 3, 28th of February. And yeah, this is, so we're going to go through the month's updates, but then from there on, it'll be weekly. We'll still keep it really, really fresh and fast. Not going to hang on any particular update for too long. So I'm going to share screen, bring that up. Yeah, over this beautiful AI imagery. So the pub will disappear, but the premise is still there. So hopefully we'll have a pint on the next one. So hopping in, 12 pages of updates just in February, which is the shortest month, which I just find absolutely crazy. Yeah, absolutely wild. So we're going to go backwards through, talking about anything that we think is particularly heavy hitting. So I think the first one to talk about is the workflow redesign. Have you found this one, Adam?
Yeah, I think it's a good change to workflows. I think it just makes things a lot simpler.
Yeah, I can't in two minds. I'm so used to the old version, and now I'm like trying to get on the new version. I'm like, just I can't quite get it, but it's coming, I think. And
yeah, I guess that's a common theme of HubSpot, isn't it? Constantly evolving and changing, and just as you get used to something, well, mind you, workflow's been the same for a long time, but so it is quite a big update. But
yeah.
I think it's quite good actually that you can kind of do all from one.
Absolutely. And I think the interesting bit that I noticed was it gives you the ability to do it on a schedule without Ops Hub, but like not too many options in there. So there's I think you can do it like annually without Ops Hub, I think it is, which ties in nicely to the anniversary filters and stuff like that, which we'll come on to. So that's the first kind of like big one for February. Other things in the list here, large file uploads, fab, great. Love these the kind of small updates that are kind of fed in here, but 10 per page, so 120 updates. Index page report views is not something I've really touched on. Have you managed to touch on this one, Adam?
I haven't. No, I think the biggest one I've seen in like the index page is being able to save as you go. I haven't yet thought of a use case where I'm going to want to bring in a report into the kind of index page.
No,
there's ones out there.
Yeah, it's like delivering immediate access to insights and analysis. Yeah, I think maybe we haven't seen enough here. You've tried it around enough just yet, but that's an interesting one. It's currently in private beta, but go and enroll and have a look there. So nothing else notable on this page. I haven't looked at this recapture score because mostly this not affecting us and not affecting us and our clients on this one. So what else have we got in here? So subscription types, AI. This one was a pretty quiet week, to be fair. There's a few sunsets coming up, but I'll fly through to page 9. Sorry, Adam, you go.
No, I was just going to say, I thought that the AI translation tool was so fast. I think obviously if you've got clients in multiple different countries and you need your emails in different languages, you can literally do it in seconds. So I think that could be really powerful for some clients.
Yeah, that's really nice. Marketing Pro and Marketing Enterprise. So yeah, I like that. I like the smileys the product manager here is put in as well. So nice. I think the translation companies surely I don't know, AI translates so well these days. I don't know. I'm not thinking translators are one of the big ones being affected.
They'll be used to check the AI.
Yeah, I know. And that's actually crazy. I keep getting ads for are you good at maths? Teach an AI how to do this. I'm like, absolutely not. Why would you do that? Slow it down, if anything. Okay. So an interesting one for Outlook users. We didn't have this on the agenda, but really good. So the sales add-in now actually works in Outlook as well as Gmail calendar. So that's a nice update for sales hub users using Outlook, which is probably most people, I would say. Yeah, that's a pretty neat one on there. Let's head back page. This is where it starts getting a little bit juicy, middle of the month, or well, just say middle, coming up to the start of the month. So first one, Adam, anniversary filters.
Yeah, I think it's a really nice and needed update. Makes things a lot easier. I think it'll be, other than getting sent your yearly email saying happy birthday, I think for like renewals, it's a really good use case.
Great for renewals, yeah, absolutely. I think the interesting bit is like first order close date is between anniversary dates of certain. I think that's an interesting one. Like, why would? Yeah, I guess people's anniversary date falling between these dates is quite an interesting use case.
I guess it gives you that flexibility that you don't have to keep it precise. You can say, this month.
It falls in between. Yeah, everyone who's renewing in February, for example. Yeah, I like that. That's really powerful for anyone running renewals, which a lot of our clients are particularly. Another one that I'll just throw up just around Service Hub, actually. So the customer success workspace. So we haven't done a huge amount on this recently, but customer success overview, again, this is one just a screen grab from HubSpot here. But the ability to embed reports in the workspace is awesome. It's kind of like the workspace is becoming like their own mini CRMs, aren't they? Like there's just every tool
yeah.
is basically,
They really are. Yeah, like you, in a way, like customer success managers, almost don't need to leave this workspace, which I imagine is the idea behind it. But no, I think that's a really nice addition. And these workspaces, not just customer success, but sales as well, just continue to get better. So that's a nice addition.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll come on to the sales manager workspace, which I think was the most viral post I've seen on LinkedIn this month, was about people getting excited about that, which is pretty nice. So let's hop back to page 7. So lots of other bits happening around here, filtering for report usage, all that type of stuff. Couple of nice bits around custom remix this month. So recently, literally, I think today, maybe yesterday, there was one around being able to remix based off multiple sources of content. So it's not just taking the video, it's not just taking the marketing email, it's like combining the resources together to give you like a better output, which I think is nice. And combine that with custom remix templates, you can really start spinning together some nice content using custom remix, which I think is pretty nice. Again, not something massively used amongst our clients, but I can see this taking off in the next year, to be honest, with the AI revolution and all that.
Yeah, I think it's a common theme, isn't it? Especially seemingly this month, the AI influence within HubSpot continues to grow, and it will just continue to get better over time. So I think that's again another really good addition.
Yeah, absolutely. And that kind of takes us into this other one that's floating at the top here, Ask Breeze in Workflows, which is probably the most powerful update this month, I would say. So looking at this, just hopping into our own portal here, we were scraping information from a website using a piece of custom code in Ops Hub. Then we're just asking Breeze to say, give me a summary of this company about their tech used and what you find from the code. So the code is scraping the website, the AI is summarizing what it finds, and then underneath that, I'm saying, why don't you write me a 100-word personalized intro to our newsletter. Again, this is a really made up use case, but being able to drop AI in anywhere is amazing. Stop me waffling. A use case that I worked on with Meav in our team earlier this week was reformatting the country region property, and then we wanted it to be like consistent. So USA or US or United States or United States of America. We've now got just reformatting it to United States. So that country property is no longer a mismatch for our client. It's it's all uniform, which I think is amazing.
Perfect. Yeah, that's a good example. Yeah, I think like examples like that are simple but effective, and I think that's the power that it has. And again, something that will only get better. Like I did this week, using this to categorize emails. So if it was like a personal email or a business email, or I think another one I've seen other people do is like job titles into different categories. So like a job title code, functions. So I think that's another good use case.
Yeah, I love that. So it's gonna. I think you can use that across the board. What I was thinking as well is like customers and also us who have like a really simple form, like first name, last name, email, and then how can we help you, like a message. You could use the AI to summarize the message into a category, which I think is super powerful, and it also makes your forms more effective. So I really like that. So jumping back into page 6, got the flow through them first ones. I think most of the juicy stuff's at the end here. This one announced a little while ago, but it's in development. The optional ability to disable tickets across HubSpot. Okay, so again, this is forward thinking, blah blah blah, all about the notes here, but being able to turn off tickets. Customers who are using just marketing and sales don't need to see tickets on the left there. We can turn that off. I think it's going to be wicked.
Yeah, again, simple but really useful for because it can get cluttered, can't it, on that side. So to be able to just see what you need to be able to see, without having to have it all stored in that bookmark tab is a good addition. Yeah,
absolutely. Something else on here, again, not on the agenda. Don't want to go too long, but the being able to edit the default cards on a record. The amount of clones I've had to create recently. Now I can edit the default cards. Thank the Lord for that. Great update. So hopping back here, we've got the 2 real powerful ones sat here. So first of all, there's a sales performance workspace. So getting back into workspace land here, and just navigating between all these tabs I've got open. So this is the HubSpot screen grab here. So talk to me about what this is, Adam. What am I looking at?
It's basically a snapshot for like sales managers, team leads, where they can see an overview of their teams or direct reports performance, and kind of categorizes it into those tabs along the top there: coaching, risks, wins, and trends. And then if I don't know the screenshot, you can't get onto that other tab. Oh, there you go, you can.
Got it. We rehearsed this. We didn't.
And obviously this then gives you a breakdown of individuals looking at their goals and stuff as well. So I think it's just super useful for those sales managers, team leads to not have to be able to and not have to click around loads of different places to find these stats and have it all in one place.
Yeah, it's just giving the power of forecasting here. And I love this example where this person here has done 39,000 and their goal was 6,000, but this person's got no goal but closed 600 grand. Love that. They put that together, but that's a pretty funny use case. So another tab that I've got open here, and next product update on the list is the colored properties. So we felt this came out a while ago now, but it's just so good. The ability to this is a bit rainbow-like for us. Like if I looked at this every day, I'd be like a bit too much. But having all these next to each other, but I do think the flash of color, really, really nice.
Yeah, definitely. Like you don't want it on every property, like you say, otherwise you're going to turn your HubSpot into a rainbow pretty quick. But there's definitely
maybe you like that. Maybe people will do that just for. I've been trying to get like a pattern going, but I think for most people it's just be a bit much, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but that's good addition.
Yeah, really nice for highlighting the key data pieces there. Okay. Nice. So I've got a couple of other bits that I think are quite good. So I found this earlier. So one little sneaky one that just kind of came out but wasn't really made a big deal about is using HubSpot forms to register for Microsoft Teams webinars. So if you're running webinars on Teams, literally 2 buttons: register for Microsoft Teams, select the webinar. No need for any workflows, Zapier, and all that stuff. Registered straight away. Yeah, so simple, but just so good. Okay, what else have we got here? I've got a couple of good tabs open about stuff, and I'm trying to match it to the update. Okay, this is the one. Sorry, this is the one that I wanted to look at. So campaigns in HubSpot and campaign goals have just been a bit. I don't know. Have you seen this one yet, Adam? I don't know if we covered it, did we, in our kind of pre-prep? But I saw it when I was prepping for the call, and I thought this is incredible.
No, but I welcome any improvements to the campaigns. I mean, they have improved massively of late. But what's this latest one?
This one is decent. So essentially, you've got your campaign goals. So like, let's say generate 1,500 MQLs, which conveniently is the screenshot of my next tab. But like you can see here, you've actually got like the gauge report here. of like, okay, you're trying to gain 1,500, but you've achieved this amount so far, and then it tells you over time how you're doing with your with it. So I think this makes campaign goals actually useful, because before it was just like a free text property. You go, I want to generate leads. Okay, well, great. How many? And then, can I track it? No, but this is fab.
Yeah, and it seems to have been brought to the forefront as well of the campaign workspace, if you like.
It's right there, isn't it? Yeah.
It was a bit hidden before, so no, that's good.
In development, not available yet, but sneaky peek on what's to come there. So, anything you want to highlight on this page before I flip over to the next one?
I know. One that wasn't on the agenda, but was the AI, the agent prospector.
Yes.
Not really one to discuss just yet, because I feel like it is so new. But I'm just quite excited to see where that leads. I know, that's something that Dharmesh is working on with his agent stuff. So I imagine
that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to see kind of where that leads.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things I thought was interesting here actually is associating feedback to the deal object. So basically like, how was your buying experience, right? That type of stuff. Typically difficult to do. So what they've done is the ability to associate a survey with a deal stage, which I think is really, really nice. So if you got closed won or renewed, crack it on in there. 20 days or however many days after someone's renewed, send them a survey. How was your experience? Why did you renew with us? What affected your decision? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I think that's really, really nice.
Yeah, definitely. It could be a good popular one for customer success managers, I imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's almost like, why would you not have Service Hub at this point? It's just so good. Like anyone who's running SurveyMonkey and stuff, yes, SurveyMonkey is a bit better in terms of like its functionality and how easy it is to put surveys together. But like, HubSpot's just so like it's just building everything, isn't it? Like I feel like it's just becoming the platform to go to now.
Yeah, I thought that was speaking of the platform to go to, the video subtitles. Again, a really small but impactful one, because you don't have to use a third-party app now. You can do that straight within HubSpot, and maybe it does it in different languages as well.
Yeah, it does it in different languages too, does it? 31 languages supported. Well, I tell you what. We'll put this video file through that afterwards, and after we've finished recording, and see what happens, because we've been allowed into the beta. So I think it's a winner. We'll provide some testing for HubSpot. We'll see how we get on. A/B testing for CTAs is also here now, which is great. So if you've got two different CTAs on your website, for example, like this, you can select the winning variation, and you can test different. Everything different really. Whatever you can test on a CTA, it's now possible to do with A/B testing on CTAs, which I think is wicked.
Definitely.
Cool. So you wanted to highlight this one, Adam. Line item revenue reports. I've got a screen.
I think any additions to line item reporting is going to be welcome from people that use them. And I think, this is a good one to show that monthly recurring revenue. I think it does it based off of the date within the line item rather than the deal, the dates around the deal.
That's helpful, yeah. And I think, it's looking at like basic subscription, ultimate, premium. These must be like custom line item properties, something like that, or that type of thing. So that's really nice if you're selling certain services. You can really easily report on that over time. And obviously it's giving you a comparison opportunity as well. Open recurrent. There's lots of great stuff here. We haven't been able to go into these just yet, but some really nice. Some nice options here and different ways to show that data. So I really, really like that. Okay. Cool. So the quick option report options, quick access report options. This is the flicking between reports that I posted on LinkedIn the other day. Actually, no, this is different actually, isn't it? Brings the most commonly used controls from the builder into the report viewer. So it's just stopping you from having to press customize. You can actually get stuff done within the report builder now. Within the reviewer. I feel like it might be making dashboards a bit heavy with lots of options instead of just being able to click and view the report in more detail. But I do welcome the, not having to go into the reports again and again.
Yeah, less clicks are welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. Saw this one sneak in the other day. Carl Jepson posting about it in his beautiful orange hat. So when you actually delay until a date time property, it will actually respect the time. Whereas before it was just do it on the day. So that's such a small update, but just so good. Yeah, really like that one. Flying past Breeze, again, another great workflow action, but I think I'm already slightly overrunning on this one. But that's kind of summarizing records, and it uses credits and stuff. So good to go through. So contacting custom object health scores, Adam. We were particularly excited about this one, weren't we?
Yeah, definitely. I think being able to create the health scores across the additional objects is a great addition.
Yeah, I think it's really nice in the fact that if some customers are tracking their success based on a custom object, like say a renewal object or a product object or something like that, you can actually have health score scored on those other things. I think the contact one's particularly nice because we see it all the time, but if you've got like a client or a customer with multiple stakeholders, you can actually see not just how healthy they are as a whole company, but how healthy is that particular stakeholder. So you can actually then start, I think, monitoring the health across accounts, I think, which is actually really good. So if someone's particularly unhappy, but someone's particularly happy, where to, your customer success team can focus their time.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's really nice. Cool. So these latest 3 just dropping yesterday, nothing this afternoon, but just dropping yesterday. So we touched on remixing multiple pieces of content earlier. So what this allows you to do is to actually have multiple pieces of content contribute to the next piece of content that you're producing. So it's up to 6 pieces of content on this occasion, which I think's really nice. We haven't used content remix too much, have we, Adam?
No, it's definitely something we should try to use more because it looks like it's continuing to get bigger and better. And it makes sense. I imagine you'll get better results by feeding it more of your own content. So if you can feed it like 6 different pieces of your own content that you've already produced, I imagine the outcome is going to be even better.
You're just giving it more context. It's essentially like writing a better prompt, isn't it? Like, for the AI. So if you fed it like 6 blog posts around a particular topic and said you want a slightly different variation of that topic, but focused on this, then I think that's going to be really good. This one just floated in, and it's kind of around exchange rates. So HubSpot exchange rates have always been fixed. It's a complete pain. However, you can now have automatic exchange rate updates. So really like this one. However, it's not very regular. So it's monthly, quarterly, or annually. I don't know why you choose annually. Maybe we're not a big enough company to to need that type of conversion rate. However, I wanted to shout out what we use, Unmatched, and a few of our other clients do as well. And it's the agency Hubdo, and they have a currency app, and it plugs in. It's free as well, no configuration. You plug it in and you crack on, and it does it daily. So good update by HubSpot, but if you want daily exchange rate updates, this is the plugin to have. Cool. All right. So, Adam, what's been your highlighted, your highlight of the month so far? Would you say? I'm putting you on the spot here because we didn't.
It's on the spot.
Yeah.
I think I'm most excited. I think by the Breeze AI in workflows. I have had hit and miss success with it so far, but it's something that's only going to get better. And I'm excited to use that more. What about yourself?
I'm on the AI train as well, and I think it's around buyer intent, so that you can use the buyer intent tool, enroll companies in workflows, enrich those companies through workflows. And I think that's just really powerful. I really like the AI, the summarized record, the ability to do research on those companies as well now. Copilot's getting better. I saw that you can also save your favorite prompts to Copilot now. So instead of having to type that prompt out every time, it's there as a little button. I like that. I think overall, like, those updates are pretty good. There's a couple of other updates that I think are, notable, like the remix. That's really good. And there's a little one that I saw a couple of other people posting about around being able to replace UTM values in campaigns. So marketers who have set a campaign up wrong and then had to try and edit the value and then couldn't. That's now available in private beta as well. So so look, I think that does it for us. Just now, we've got a lot of updates in February. We're going to try and keep this weekly. we'll put previous episodes up on the Unmatched YouTube channel, which is particularly bare right now, but hopefully get built out over time. Any final words? Sounds a bit morbid, but
no, we'll try and keep it pint-sized content next time. But obviously, there was a lot to go through this month.
Yeah, absolutely. So thanks very much, everyone. Have a nice weekend, and see you next time for a pint at the pub.
Cheers, Matt.
Cheers.